The son of the late former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe and another suspect are expected to appear in the Alexandra Magistrates Court this morning. Bellarmine, Chatunga, Mugabe and another man were arrested following the shooting of a 23-year-old gardener at Mugabe's Hyde Park home north of Johannesburg last week. Let's now cross over to Chriselda Lewis, who's covering the story for us at the court. Chriselda, good morning to you. Suppose proceedings expected to get underway this morning. What time around about are we looking at? And perhaps talk to us a bit more about this story.
Yeah. Well, Leanne, we're expected to get underway around about 9 o'clock or shortly after that. But what I can confirm at this stage is that there is really no indication whether a bail application will be heard here at the Alexandra Magistrates Court this morning. SABC News understands that police have still got quite a lot of verification to do. So there is a likelihood that the bail application for the the son of the former president of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe, that's Bellarmine Mugabe, and his co-accused. We don't know if that bail application will proceed at this court here this morning after they spent the weekend, of course, in the Bellarmine police station cells. You'd recall that's where they've been since Thursday when they were arrested for attempted murder in the alleged shooting of a gardener at their premises, who we understand the gardener is still in hospital at this stage under heavy police guard. That's what some of my sources are telling me. Leanne, at this stage, no indication about exactly who he is. I think at this particular point, as police try to secure their investigations, the victim remains in hospital and is under a heavy police guard. What we'll also be watching very closely, Leanne, as I said in our earlier crossing, is whether there'll be any family members of the Mugabes who will be here today. Of course, you'd know that his mother, Grace Mugabe, unlikely to be at this court due to a warrant of arrest here in South Africa based on an assault charge much earlier on, I think in 2017, that's of Gabriella Engels, and we're likely to see possibly other family members who might be here in support of the son of the former president of Zimbabwe. And for the very first time as well over the weekend, after the family had not really spoken out, what we only saw was some of the very close friends of Bellarmine Mugabe who were at the scene just shortly after this incident had taken place. We'd only seen some of them at that house and not much of the family at all. But it'll be very interesting to see who does pitch at court today. And at the weekend, of course, them breaking their silence about some of the individuals who'd been speaking on this particular case and sharing some sentiments on it. The lawyers representing the Mugabes indicating that they've mandated no one to speak on this particular issue apart from themselves. So facing a rap of attempted murder, and we're expecting through these gates any minute now, as court is due to start at about 9 o'clock. Shortly after 9 o'clock, he's likely to be driven into this gate, which is right here behind me.
All right, we'll leave it there. So, Chriselda, thank you so much for updating us and keeping us updated on this important story. And no doubt, once that begins, we'll go back to that story with Chriselda.